Welcome back. I've really been enjoying driving on FSD 11.4.9. It's definitely been the most natural driving experience that I've had on FSD since I joined the program at 11.3.6. Even though there's a bit more wheel nag, the smooth ride and proactive predictive driving has really been enjoyable. This is to the point where I'm actually starting to use FSD on city streets. I had almost sworn off that after some time in the summer, as it was a bit too stressful with all the interventions. I'm going to take FSD onto some city streets today to continue to push and see if the experience continues to be good. The first thing I'm going to test is this highway entry. I always have a problem at this location where FSD will just stay in the onboarding lane and not move over. So we'll see if that has changed on 11.4.9 or if that continues the same. Right now we are accelerating, monitoring on the left. The lane opens up, should be indicating now. Nothing's happening. I don't think anything's going to happen here. Yeah, so I'm going to have to disengage. Yeah, so unfortunately that's still an issue. It's just at this location, and I think it's more mapping data than anything, but it's just odd now. There's no construction or anything here now, so it's just a little bit troubling that I never fixed that one. Let's see now if it does the right thing and starts moving over into the left lanes. So monitoring the traffic on the left. Cars have opened up. FSD starts to indicate, smoothly moves over. Fantastic job. So, one thing I've been noticing on 11.4.9 is how smooth the lane changes are. It's always generally been smooth before, but it's even more so now. Nice and gradual. FSD is going to have to move over a couple more lanes to get into the HOV lane. There's no traffic on the left right now. It's going to be running out of time soon, so let's see when it does and makes that change. And now it's moving over into the left lane. Now there's one more lane on the left, which is an HOV lane, which is going to close off, and unfortunately we will not get there in time. Okay, I need to get out of this lane now. This lane is about to take the traffic onto another highway underneath the ramp coming up here. So the lane's opened up. FSD's got to go move into this right lane. Hopefully it does it sooner than later before we run out of time. Looking there, yep, it's moving us over just in time, and this lane is going to end very quickly too, so we're going to have to do another lane change before it quickly ends, and FSD does a very good job with that too. Very authoritative, very smooth there. The good thing is that there wasn't much traffic there. If there was lots of traffic, it would have to be a little bit faster in doing that, but it did move me over there. So there have been times where it hasn't done that, so I'm happy with that. All right, we're going to have to get off the highway very shortly soon. FSD is being proactive, moving into the right lane well in advance. Excellent job there. I've taken this route before and it's waited until the last second, but right now it's doing a better job being proactive, and it's slowing down. It knows that we're getting off here. It's slowing down a little bit and gradually moving me into this lane. In previous versions of FSD, it has thrown me into this right lane, and this is much more smooth. It's decelerating quite a bit right now, but nothing too shocking, but it's nice and gradual, getting me into the right lane again. This is such an improvement over previous versions of FSD. I was really not enjoying the experience on previous versions when you were getting off the highway, because it was just tossing you right off at the last minute. It's doing a great job here. Now it's going to have to move over a lane immediately once this ramp ends. And moving smoothly, and there we go, starts moving it over to the left lane. Excellent job there, nice and smooth. This has definitely been the best experience getting off there. All right, we're coming up to a location that FSD has had problems with before. We've got some traffic lights that have not been completed yet. If you take a look at the speedometer, it is decelerating quite a bit right now. So we're still seeing the same issue as before. I'm going to pause the camera so you can look. If you look here, you see these traffic lights that are not completed. For some reason, FSD has an issue with that and slows down the car. So I have to keep my foot on the pedal to keep it going through there. So we'll just call that a bug. All right, we've got some cars ahead of us. FSD is going to have to go around it, and it does a fantastic job moving around this car, moving over into the left lane. I love how it does that. I don't like it when it keeps it tight with there, and it's doing the safe, responsible thing, and it's doing it proactively. So great job, nice smooth change to the left there. All right, we're on busier city streets right now. We've got some buses. And if you look at that bus on the right, it's leaning quite a bit to the left, so it's making things quite tight here. We've got oncoming traffic. FSD will hug the yellow line, get ahead of that bus, and then center itself back in this lane well before that oncoming traffic comes. So it did a good job passing that bus there. So that was excellent. That was nice and smooth. I really enjoyed that. It stayed away from the bus. It didn't pass over the median there as well. So all in all, it did a great job. It's doing a very good job with the distance management as well. The driving has been very smooth, very confident, and this is something I'm really feeling more and more, that I can drive this vehicle on city streets. The proof is in the pudding. You can look at the camera footage here. It's doing a good job. What I'm going to continue to do is to get into more tricky situations with more traffic, more pedestrians, to really see how much 1149 has improved. But so far, it's been fantastic. All right, we're now getting to the portion where we're going to be going onto some small local roads here. There's going to be some more changes. Cars on the road, oncoming vehicles. Let's see how FSD manages that. Sees that there's a gap there. Does a nice smooth left turn. Oncoming vehicle waits for it to pass, picks up the speed, then moves into the middle lane, away from those parked vehicles, keeps a safe distance away from those parked vehicles, and does it nice and smooth. Great job with that. Very smooth, very confident, and very safe. Okay, now we're past the parked vehicles, and you can see FSD moves over to the right side, as it should. Excellent job. We're going to be approaching a stop sign with a pedestrian on the right and a pedestrian on the left as well. FSD is managing that, waits for the vehicle to pass. FSD is monitoring the pedestrians on both sides of the road, sees that it's safe to go, and moves forward. Again, moves away from the parked cars. 10 out of 10 on those behaviors right there. Coming up to another stop sign, moves over to the right. Excellent job there. Good. Sees that it's safe, moves forward, nice and smooth. More parked cars. You can see FSD goes around those cars safely, keeping good distance. Doing a really solid job there. Starts indicating to go right. It's going to do a full stop here. Look for any pedestrians, any traffic coming from the left. Sees that it's safe. There's a vehicle behind me. No issue. There's a vehicle there. Not spooked out by that vehicle's work. Comfortably stays on the right side. And now we're going to be going over a few speed bumps. Now, you can sort of see a little bit of motion over the speed bumps from the camera here, but I'm telling you, what I just noticed right there is that the speed bumps were much less noticeable than previous versions of FSD, where it would not cut the speed at all, and it would be quite jarring. It is much more gradual over these speed bumps. I could actually feeling it decelerate a little bit before it gets to those speed bumps as well, where I did not feel that on previous versions of FSD. So I'm going to continue to monitor that, but that's been fantastic so far. That's a definite upgrade I've been seeing. All right, no issues with pedestrians here. Making a nice smooth left turn as well onto the main road. We're gonna have to do a right turn soon, so it automatically goes into the right lane. Very good. Okay, things are a little tight with this vehicle here. We have space. Okay, I'm going to disengage there. I'm not going to ding FSD on that because it was still safe to pass, but I just wanted to be a little bit more careful there. All in all, though, doing a fantastic job. You know, these are busier streets right now, more pedestrians, more buses. FSD is not having any issues with that today, and it's doing it in a really smooth manner as well, so I'm so impressed. All right, we're gonna have to pass this vehicle and then turn right. No pedestrians. Nice gradual turn there. Good job. More speed bumps. Taking it there. That one was a little bit faster, but much better than before. Going over this speed bump. Nope, did a good job with that. We're going to be getting up to a stop sign, and we're going to have to do a left turn and then a quick right turn after that. Fantastic. Okay, here's a vehicle here. FSD is going to stop well in advance. Going to look. No cars on the right, no cars on the left. It's going to make a left turn. What? It's slowing down. What's going on here? Oh, wow. This guy just totally blew by that sign. He was actually going quite fast, and FSD stopped that before I even noticed that. Wow, it did a great job there. I had no clue that that car was coming from the right, and FSD saved my bacon on that one. That was a great job. Wow. What a great way to finish off this drive. FSD 1149 continues to really impress me. I pushed it a little bit harder than my previous drives, and it did a great job. I'm feeling much better using it in the city. The proactive and smooth lane changes, the traffic avoidance, staying away from parked vehicles was really impressive on this drive. FSD is so much smoother on those off-ramps too. It felt great moving from highways to city streets. The speed bumps are slightly improved. It is noticeable. Before FSD, you had to be disengaged whenever I drove over speed bumps, so I really noticed those changes. I'm hoping that that continues to improve. FSD is still confused though by covered traffic lights, and that's something for the engineers to fix, but overall, I really enjoyed this drive. It's been one of my more enjoyable FSD drives to date. I hope you enjoyed this video and have a better feeling of the current state of Tesla FSD. Please leave any comments if you agree with my assessment, or if you're experiencing something completely different, feel free to leave a comment as well. I really enjoy the engagement. You all drive safe, and I'll see you on the roads.